Right. Meanwhile, have you heard this? The President of the United States, when he was a candidate, he wants to build a big, beautiful border wall. Well, the state of California has been suing the federal government, saying you're breaking a whole bunch of EPA rules and environmental rules by fast-tracking this. Well, yesterday, a judge from Donald Trump's past actually gave Donald Trump a win.
Yeah, this is the Judge Coriel is his last name. Can we put up his picture? Because you'll remember when you see his picture. He was the one that was overseeing the Trump University case, and the president, he was saying, I'm not sure if this guy can be fair because he's an immigrant. His parents were immigrants from Mexico. That caused, a big firestorm. And now he has voted in favor of President Trump to allow him to continue moving forward with the wall.
And in a couple of weeks, the president's going to look at those 8 prototypes, and then maybe before Congress is done, there's going to be a last-minute coming together on some of those 4 pillars that the president put out there. That includes, I need $28 billion to start on the wall. They're going to use $1.8, which they already have, to start in the area we saw in Texas.
Down Hidalgo area, the valley.
But to do this in a substantial way, the way the president's used to doing things, in a comprehensive way, he needs the $25 billion now.
Sure. Okay, so the intent is to keep the illegals out of the country. But we know there are a number of people in this country illegally, at least north of probably 11 million. We told you the story a couple of days ago about how the mayor of Oakland, California said, I've heard there could be some ICE raids in California over the next coming days. There's a woman right there, Mayor Libby Schaaf. Well, she essentially warned the people who were in the country illegally about the ICE raids. And now, as it turns out, according to ICE, they were able to arrest 150 illegal criminals, but 864 are still at large, and they say it's because of the mayor's warning.
And those are all criminal illegals,
criminal
right? The 800 plus? All right, the San Francisco acting mayor also weighed in on this and said San Francisco is and will always remain a sanctuary city as the Trump administration pursues their political plan of haphazardly punishing sanctuary cities. We will not cower. We stand with our hardworking, law-abiding immigrant neighbors, and we are unified in our response to the diverse rhetoric of this president. But you said something interesting, Brian, earlier in the show. You said they're not all unified. The majority of Californians don't want the sanctuary city
No,
status.
they don't. And when asked, do you favor your rights over those of illegals? These aren't immigrants. They're illegal immigrants. They might be wonderful people, but they came here the wrong way. Tomi Lahren, 20 minutes ago, said something almost as interesting about the same topic.
That is so upsetting to me that we have these officials, elected officials, leaders of our communities that are placing illegal immigrants and illegal activity over citizens. They are entrusted with public safety, and they're going beyond that. They're saying, we don't care about that. We want to protect illegal immigrants. That really says something. It's very sad to see in California.
We're going to talk to Tom Homan, the acting director of ICE. He's going to be with us in about an hour. And you got to figure he is pretty steamed about the warning from the mayor out there.
You only have a finite amount of money. They're overtaxed and overspent in California. And now wherever you go, and I used to live there, I cannot believe the amount of homeless in Los Angeles and San Francisco. Some of the video I've seen it's a tragedy. You're going to tell me some of that money couldn't be used for American citizens?
Well, it's easy for us to sit on the couch and analyze. Tom Homan, he is such an expert because he's the acting director of ICE. He talks about what we're doing. We're putting our men and our women in harm's way when we don't allow these sanctuary cities, when we allow them to get away with whatever they want to do and not follow the federal laws. He's a very interesting guest. You want to stick around for that.
Right, and although Ainsley thinks our job's easy, sitting on the couch analyzing, Jillian's harder. She has to stand.
I have to stand.
Right.
I mean,
much harder. Much harder.
Good morning, guys. Let's start you off with some of your headlines right now. In this Fox News alert, 11 people are sick, 3 of them hospitalized after a suspicious letter is opened.